that fear of breaking my mom's heart and just knowing that there is a God, knowing that there is a God compelled me to postpone the end until the next day, and until the next day, and until the day after that, and the day after that. But I couldn't talk to anyone about how I really felt. Not that I did not want to, but I just couldn't. Burying my soul to that depth meant that I would have to lose control. And I felt like I was managing it. I wasn't doing a good job of it, but I had my hands on it. The second thing was that who could I trust with this pain? Because I didn't understand where it came from. And if I didn't understand where it came from, how could anyone else? But all I knew is that I was in pain and I felt it every day. And who could I tell without being judged, or without feeling like I've just weighed them down, or I've just shattered their perceptions of me? Like, who can I tell who would still be them so that I could still be me, so that our relationship doesn't become awkward? And the third thing was, who could I tell who could do anything about it? Fast forward, I gave my life to Christ in a very unconventional way. Those first few months post-salvation were filled with vain attempts to try and fit in, until one day I was like, it is what it is. But as I stepped into the light, the war got even more violent. I was terrified of being alone. I deliberately stayed out for as long as I could so that I would not go home, or I'd get home so late that I'd be so exhausted that I would just pass out, because sleep didn't come so easily to me. I saw shadows, figures moving around me. Even though I would be alone, I felt like I was not alone, and not in a good way. And to add to that, a friend of mine took his own life. And at the wake, a friend of mine grabbed me by the collar and asked me, "Where were you?" All the while, the voices grew louder. I tried to talk to someone about it. I told them teary-eyed, and I said, "Look, I feel like the devil really wants me, and he's really, really trying to kill me." Their response was, just pray about it. Don't worry about it. And that hurt. Some months later, one day I'm hanging up the laundry with my $60 Sennheiser headphones playing music, and I hear fight. My whole body heard it. My muscles tightened up. I removed one headphone, looked around, but there was no one. I put them back on and I hear, "You must fight." I literally started shaking like a leaf. I dropped everything and ran upstairs and closed the doors and wept. I was like, what the heck is going on? This experience, I later realized, had great significance.